going to be Canyon Lee Sin, potentially?
Oh, heck yes. This is what we want. All right, some carry from the jungle here. Qiyana locked in, and Qiyana Yuumi is real scary once you do get out of the early laning phase. And Kellen can just hang out on the Qiyana. Rolling the dice. I mean, going for a lethality. Ooh, one moment. Ooh, Damwon fans very loud this morning as I almost speak over the fan cheers. Opportunity to play it 6 times here in the LCK. As Ruler and Lehens chasing after Dokdam and Kellen, they throw them back into the adhesive for the stunners. Now Ruler's taking a bit of damage, but Dokdam is taking far more, and Peanut will turn up. He tries to get a bit of damage down onto the Singe, but it's not going to do it, and first blood goes to Ruler. Top side, who is, sorry, from Doran on the top side. Let's have a look at this one more time.
Dodges the feathers, waits for the recall of the feathers so he will not be rooted, goes for the flash after the speed up, and it's just an easy cleanup here because Viego comes down, and you can see there's just no real good play for Dokdam. Can't trade kills back, doesn't want to expend summoners.
Waiting in the wings, of course, does want that level 6 to have full gank potential. Now Nogari's going to come down, takes a barrel to the head, which doesn't feel great. Ignite to go through here onto Doran. Nogari not going to tank up that last shot. Canyon dashing forward, does get the flash out of the gangplank and the ulti. So he is ready to be dove.
That was really well played from Canyon. And this is the kind of threat that Qiyana, yeah, he was like losing CS to make sure he was safest. Once again,
I have seen this before, ladies and gentlemen. The flash does come in as Ruler now looking to slow down Dokdam, does so as the fling eventually comes out. No level 6, so Dokdam is real dead. Nothing he could do. Possibly save Doran's lane. Get some plates there, as we're just going to see this one again. And yeah, it looks like exactly the play you saw before. And it kind of is, except they get the flash this time before they kill him.
Yeah, and he has exhaust, so he's able to slow them there to get the follow-up slow, and then it's just too much damage. I mean, Singe just does an obscene amount of damage. In 5-10 minutes, but still in this early laning phase, if you hit that CC.
All you need is the fling, and it's going to be worth it. As Nogari is pretty far up this lane, he's sort of on the wrong side. Arctic Assault comes through, the ult is going to completely miss, and the Heartbreaker is going to be heartbreaking for Damwon fans. 3-0 for Gen G in this early game.
The Qiyana pick is not worthless, but it is extremely less powerful, and so he has to force these opportunities, and he just doesn't have a lot of options.
Well, here's the ulti to come through from Nogari. Doran's in trouble. He just gets solo killed by the Sejuani. All right. Okay.
0-1 power spike for Nogari this time.
Yeah, the 0-1. Oh, has it been upgraded? Oh, I thought it was 0-2 this whole time as Damwon are going to turn that pressure into this Drake. As now Canyon, supreme display of talent comes down. Lehens punished immediately as the package is also delivered. Showmaker Valkyrie's his way out to get back, and Dokdam is delivered 2 kills. Damwon Kia trading back as Ruler dancing around in the Dragon Pit, but there's no way for him and Chovy to do anything.
Yeah, this was a little bit of a disrespectful setup here for Gen G. Didn't have Cryo for this, lost their top laner, did not have Cannon Barrage for the fight.
Yeah, I think Doran was dead.
Yeah, he was dead.
Couldn't put it down.
He spawned 2 seconds after it was done, so could not actually put it through, as you mentioned. And so Drake has spawned. Gen G have so much vision. Like, they will not be surprised. They have a ring of vision around it with 3 control wards. There is no angle that Canyon can take where it will not be seen.
Yeah, Negard hates him to come down. There's the flash from Lehens, gets him out of the way, but buys enough time to secure the 3rd Drake of the game. 2nd for Gen G, as Canyon's still hunting.
So beautifully played from Lehens. Slows them down, prevents them from getting in there. Yes, he has to expend his flash, but he's got Hex Flash.
Yeah, Chovy diving on forward, gets a really nice charm onto Canyon, but the ulti's there, and the supreme display of talent comes down, but unfortunately, he's still just going to die. Rocket's not going to be enough damage here as Nogari pushes in this wave, but Damwon, they just lose one. They're unable to get anything back. There's the point-blank charm, but Nogari doesn't care about your turret. He is so tanky, and he's got a Yuumi, so they answer that one. There's also the turret falling down as Doran's just not really part of this. He's just going to be pushing the top lane, and if they can get an inner, then it is going to be worth it. But otherwise, not going to have too much more as Canyon off to the side. There's the ulti missing once again. Supreme Display of Talent also goes into the wind, and the Qiyana pays the price for it as well. Peanut will have a go. It isn't going to fight anymore as Damwon Kia back themselves away. Ruler wants a little bit, but not going to fight against the turret. There's Doran once again in a side lane. He'll take another inner turret. I don't know whether this is going to be backbreaking, but it's pretty close as Doc Dump's in so much trouble. He just grabs the kill under the Singe, though, and now gets under his inhibitor turret. Ruler trying to kite this one out, but it doesn't really work. Showmaker now at full health as Damwon Kia are fighting back. Extendo Beam does a bit of damage to the Corki, but not too much more as there's the flash over the wall from Doran. I think Damwon definitely wanting to avoid going against a Soul Point. Getting vision down here, as you can see. Canyon just trying to keep himself safe. Mega Adhesive now on cooldown, but the Drake has been pulled out and it's going down very, very quickly. Noguri throws out the ulti. There's the supreme display of talent as Doran's taking so much damage, surviving for a very long time, but the package will be delivered! And the gangplank falls down. Lahen soon to follow as well as Canyon gets flung into Ruler. Ruler will survive for the moment, but they're still losing members left, right, and center. Peanut will grab himself some shellfish. Ruler, in fact, is going to be able to eat that one. Delicious, but they still lose out on the fight. Still, it is going to be that Soul Point, as Damwon Kia weren't able to stop the Drake from being taken.
And Canyon is not done yet.
Nope. See whether he can get over this wall. Peanut on the other side. Ruler.
Flashless.
Noguri's going to find him here as there is the Winter's Wrath. Ruler trying to do it. He will be able to make it out. Yeah, exactly right. As Charm lands, Noguri pretty tanky, but I don't know whether he can tank too indefinitely here. Canyon's still there, and of course, there is a Yuumi.
I think Genji should be willing to give this up instead of trying to force for this, but I mean, Ruler is so big. They think they can do it regardless.
Yeah, Canyon is going to get potentially caught out. There's the Supreme Display of Talent defensively used, but Lahen's, he's going to pay the price. Takes again most of his health bar in damage as Damwon thinking about just trying to burst down this Drake. They do have positional advantage. Extendo Beam comes on through as Chovy pops over the wall. It is going to be the Drake secured, but Noguri, can he stay alive is the question. The ulti comes down. He misses the Arctic Assault, but it does not matter. Peanut is going to be taken. And Ruler taking so much damage here from Showmaker as Damwon Kia is starting to look like they've pulled back the control. Yeah. And there's a package just being delivered to Baron. It's going to be a lot of damage here as Doran's going to be exhausted over the wall. Lahen's trying to get... He just steals it! What the heck? Support Singed is the best champion in the game! It's Doran that's going to be able to take down the Zyre as well. It's a disaster for Damwon. How did that even happen? The gangplank is going to fall, but who even really cares? Ruler is now completely popping off. This game is over, ladies and gentlemen. It's a quadra kill. It's an ace, and this is done.
I mean, this is the easiest support vote of my life.
What the heck was that?
An incredible performance. His scoreline 0-3 and 6 at the end of the day, but dominated in lane, controlled vision defensively against this Kiana, and then is able to steal the Baron in conjunction with Doran on the backside of the pit. A greedy Baron call here for Damwon Kia to try to put themselves back in the gold game here, but it backfires and costs them the game.
Yep, they're going to need a Singed ban. It needs to be banned away, Wolf. It is way too strong. As Genji just say nope to this one and destroy the Nexus.
Damwon against basically barrel smite and smite here from the support. Like, probably shouldn't have really tried to take this one without a little bit more control of the setup. But they felt desperate. They were behind. They stopped Soul Point. We're hoping, okay, we can actually, with a numbers advantage here, sneak this one away. But they were seen. This Trundle pick. Very strong into what Damwon Kia are running. Obviously, the Wukong a little bit nerfed in the early stages, too. Good against Gragas, good against Silas.
That'll be locked in. So, because of the tank Gragas situation, Subjugate gets a lot of value, but also the low range of Damwon does mean that the Pillar will be very valuable, especially now that Genji are on the red side. Ooh, Genji fans pulling it up again.
Yeah, the crowd is really filled out as well. Both chants much louder this time around.
Sit for a moment as, Doran here towards the top side. He's got Peanut with him as Noguri completely out of mana. There's the Pillar of Filth. And Noguri is real dead, there's not going to be too many opportunities to do too much. As the flash comes through, the wallop misses as Noguri still not dead. The body slam comes down, and here's where the kill's going to get traded. Doran will be taken down. First blood goes to Gen G. So they have to expend flashes across the board, and it is answered by Canyon.
Yeah, this is actually insane. The question is going to become, you know, is this Ruler Gold enough to beat the easier execution comp for Damwon Kia? They will see this with the True Shot.
Yeah. Canyon just going to get on in here. Let's see. Yep, he's going to be able to steal that one away. And that is, in fact, the Cyclone onto Lehens as well. He's going to get taken down. It's actually the cat that picks it up. But can Canyon keep himself alive is the question. The answer's no. As Ruler's starting to pop off flashes on top of the Ezreal. The flash forward from Doran's here as well as he's trying to get these boomerangs to work. And Ruler is just not stopping. Picks up the kill eventually on the cat and the extendo beam. Just going to be used at the end to celebrate picking up some of these minions, and they should be able to take this turret now.
Such a close fight, though. That was on a knife's edge. If this goes poorly, Damwon Kia swing completely the other way and ends up with a massive lead. I mean, that was such a high-risk move from Gen G, but they pull it off.
Well, Noguri's going to try and take this tower in this mid lane. Should be able to do so. There's one last auto. Everfrost to come down. Chovy in a bunch of trouble. The cast comes down as he takes a drink. The rocket's going to be there. And Noguri will go down. Really too much going down, but that's 2 turrets with the help of Shirley here towards the top side for Damwon Kia, and Chovy and Lehens not able to dissuade them.
Now, if Peanut gets a kill here, then this would be fantastic, but Noguri does have Flash and his ultimate.
Yep, Cask is going to be there. There's the teleport in from Chovy as well as Body Slam going to be used. Noguri just not enough buttons to deal with all these members of Gen G, and so now Gen G will be able to trade back the turret and get themselves a kill.
Yep, so it's a being worth for Gen G at the end of the day, solidifying that gold lead as Canyon. Very bold to come over to this part of the map. Ends up getting slowed there by Ruler, but will be able to get away.
Yep. Sort of the more disengage aspect of the jungle.
Now, Showmaker does have his own teleport here.
Nara is going to miss. Is okay. Showmaker does get himself a subjugate. Let's see whether that can keep him alive. As he also has Kingslayer, remember, so he can tank up a whole lot. Now gets underneath this minion wave, and we'll just tidy it up here. As Damwon with Noguri now teleporting in, they will be able to keep their mid laner alive.
But the biggest win here is that Gen G commits so many resources, they lose the Drake. So the Drake will go over to Canyon. They have to commit to get a kill at least.
I mean, he is definitely dead. So Noguri sticks around a little bit longer than he should have, and he's going to get punished. There's a depth charge. It's just Lehens.
Package, though?
Yeah, Chovy's going to turn up, and that is going to be a lot of damage. Doctom taking a lot. It is going to be surviving for the moment. Showmaker had teleported in, and that is going to protect the 80 carry. On the top side as well, so Gen G get a bit of money there. As I've seen this movie before, and this time Noguri does have his Zhonya's, but Chovy's just going to destroy the turret. The flash is going to be used, but I don't know whether it needed to, as Chovy picks up yet another kill. Actually, no, it's his first one of the game.
Yeah, first one of the game, but 4 assists he's got in his pocket, too. And they give him the kill. They give him that extra gold he needs to get his itemization going. Speaking of, again, really reminiscent of a lot of things that RNG did in the Rumble stage of MSI.
Yeah, well, Doran actually going to get popped forward. He's going to have to flash, get himself out of the way. Now Ruler throws down the ulti. The Cyclone's not going to get too much value as the Wukong's just trying to escape. Great Everfrost to slow down this Zeri as everyone is going to walk around the barrel. But it is going to mean that Ruler's ulti is now on cooldown for the next fight. 2 minutes until the Drake is available. Gen G, they don't lose anyone.
Gen G were so close to actually getting a quadra kill for Ruler there.
Yeah, right.
Because he has cleanse, he has, in that choke point.
He's on a merry jaunt throughout the enemy jungle. He's just going to go back. Oh no, cancels it.
He's got a nice angle here.
This is a huge wraparound if they do decide to go for it, as the setup on the Drake is what they're looking at. Lehens could be coming from absolutely any angle right now.
I think he's going to end up coming towards the bottom part and just rejoin his team at this pace.
Yeah.
But, you know, he had an opportunity there.
Well, package has been met here as it's delivered to Doctom. Doctom's happy about that one, as it is going to be the Drake evened out, and the Corki does eventually go down, but they still have the Zeri available. It's a great cast to break up this fight, though, as Noguri dives forward and finds basically nothing. Doctom gets another kill here as Lehens going to get taken down. It's a double for the Ezreal, 1 picked up for the Wukong, and that is so many shutdowns now delivered to Damwon, who find a fantastic fight.
Wins here. Doran, though.
Yeah, Yeah, he's going to get abducted. The abscond came through, and yeah, that's a very dead Nah. Takes him a little while to take him down, but Showmaker's going to go golden. Has to flash immediately afterwards as Ruler ults.
Yeah, you do not want to be there.
Away.
Yeah, they have to back away from the Ruler, but at least it's a successful pick onto the Gnar, which is going to allow them to push forward. That's one of the best defensive tools that Gen G had.
Siege going to continue here as Showmaker picks up another depth charge. Chovy just throwing rockets towards Damwon Kia here, but it's not going to deter them, and they will be able to break open the base. The inhibitor falls on the bottom side as well. And this Baron power play, 20 seconds to go, but it's already netted them 4,000 gold. This game is well and truly swung back in their favor.
Absolutely.
Yep. Gen G have started this one up, so not going to be able to wait for that package. As rockets are coming through, Showmaker looking for his angle. Lahan's almost dead to start this fight off as Chovy just going to create a line in the sand, but the package gets absolutely no value. As Canyon makes his way into the back line immediately. Lahan's has been taken down, and Gen G have to back away.
And I mean, the base is under siege. They have to teleport here. Oh, he's going to teleport to try to end.
Yeah, Showmaker's looking for it. They're like, we don't even care about Barons. They lose us the game. We're just going to kill the Nexus. They don't want to go for that trade anymore as Noguri is going to stun everyone up. They're just stopping anyone from being able to get back to this base, and Showmaker's just winning. This is going to be a 3-game series after all. It's exactly what we were looking for, as Gen Z might win the fight, but honestly, they have already lost the game.
The Nexus falls here. Beautiful plays from Damwon Kia. Slow around the Baron. Time out the Narbar. Play it slow and steady. Cross map because he was soaking so much of the aggro. This is a scary Damwon Kia. Really coming online, as you say.
And he is going to be a Polar Bear IRL. This is absolutely fantastic. Canyon going to be jumping on the Volley Bear here.
Canyon has the thumbnail plot armor. The Volley Bear thumbnail plot armor. Like, the guy backstage who makes those thumbnails is like already making it right now. And if they lose this game, like, will he even get a chance to use it, you know?
Damwon fans a little bit louder this time.
All 3 games. This is the least dominant of the 3, but you could still see it. I mean, the way that they are playing this is so well practiced. Canyon might be in trouble here.
He's just walking at Peanut, though. Steadfast Presence comes down. That's going to deny a fair bit, as Peanut is going to get the smite for the heal. Can Canyon actually take a kill with him is the question. The answer is absolutely not. Chovy picks up first blood. Crab raves about it. Yeah, well, Noguri's going to dive on in. Doran is just going to be taken down. The flash from Doctom to get himself out of the way, but actually, Doran survives. Doctom's almost dead. Noguri's almost dead. There's the flash, and he does manage to pick up the kill. But the trial by fire was lined up, and that's a 1-for-1.
1-for-1 here. Really well played by Doran. Will cause him to lose some plates here, though, because Doctom actually lane swapped top because they were grouped up for the Herald take. It's at least traded bottom side for the Senna. So a big trade here. At the end of the day, I think Gen G get a slight advantage, but this is still huge for Doctom. This is what he does, man.
Yep. He gets a bunch of plates up here as well, a couple of them at least. And Canyon still has that Rift Herald available as Lahan's. He's going to flash on forward. There's the goop on the ground as the handshake's going to miss. And Doctom is going to get flung back into the waiting arms of the Poppy. They're looking for another one as well. Peanut was thinking about leaving. No, that's not what you want to do. But Kellen is going to survive.
And it's unsealed spellbook value again. Teleporting over here. And Lahan's is just making the most of it. They almost get a root here onto Canyon. So it looked like a small advantage for Gen G at first, but now you definitely know it is. Although, there's a control ward in there that you do not know.
Oh dear, Ruler's immediately going to flash himself out of the way. The hop comes on through as Ruler's just going to hold onto it. Much denied CS or anything like that as Lahan's moves on over. That's Ghost. As he's going to try and walk around all of the buttons that Damwon Kia can press to try and escape from this one. He's just going to put his poison here as the flash comes forward. Okay, there's the ulti from the Renata as he handshakes the Singed. But that's Dawning Shadow, and that's Gen G saying no to this aggression.
Man, if he hits that, I think the Ruler has a pretty good chance of actually getting a kill. Does not end up landing those chains, unfortunately, but I mean, that was a flash engage from Kellen that went awry. And now with teleport again for Lehens, he's already back. You think you're going on to me? I don't think so. Lehens is level 9 because Ruler has spent so much time roaming, as you do, as Senna. When they see this coming.
Yeah, that's the flash on in, or the ulti on in from Canyon, and that's just the explosion.
Gets it in the end.
Sometimes you just press W and things are fine. Showmaker's going to make his way down here as well. Elder Frost is going to slow him down as they get some more plays.
But are they trapped?
Just filing in one after the other. Showmaker is going to try and dash this one out. Bailout comes in, but it's not going to keep him alive. And Gen.G do take the mid laner. Meanwhile, on the top side of the map, stuff's happening. Kellen's going to get himself killed by a turret. And actually going to go to Chovy, so real bad news. He's second as well, so Showmaker is going to do not a whole lot of damage as Lehens is once again baiting them in. Not a lot of places for Canyon to go as the flip back onto the Renata. She's real dead. The volley bear soon to follow as Lehens is just running through. Just does not care whatsoever. And yeah, Killer Instinct, I do not think so. That belongs entirely to the Singed this game.
6 stacks on Dark Seal for him. His Rylai's is complete. There's just nothing this guy cannot do on the Singed. His Unsealed Spellbook, he's getting value out of it. He looks so well prepared on this. It looks like a fun pick the first time these teams met up this year. Sole point for Gen.G. I mean, they have complete control over this game. It is hard to imagine a way this one goes wrong.
Kellen,
bye-bye.
Just dead. The bailout is just, yes, the bail's set too high, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
You cannot afford that, my friend. And yes, they were offered bail. Well, there is the teleport coming in.
Lehens is like, should I switch to Smite, or you guys got that under control?
Well, Lehens is just going to throw in some adhesive. Peanut's going to lock down the Baron, and now they're looking to try and turn for this team fight. Doctorm trying to fight against Peanut, who just flashes over the wall. They are just going to disengage. And you can see the comms from Gen.G. They're like, nah, we got this. Let's go for a bit of a reset.
I like this for Damwon Kia, though. Take the priority they have for just a second and try to push it all the way. I mean, try to get anything you can. And, I mean, objective bounties are up, so you get a turret's worth it.
Yeah, Peanut has found Showmaker, who just pops. Yeah, it went from 50% health to 0, like, in an instant. That was because the Corki locked eyes with the Ahri, and that was it. Would be a Chovy way. As, all right.
He checks those. He checks those. He missed!
Oh, he'd be like, robbed. Where did you guys come from? He's going to flash just to try and bring them over towards Peanut. The rest of Gen.G are now closing in, but they don't have the Corki. Doctorm going to get flashed out of the way from. Great cannon barrage placement there, as well as Peanut finds the heroic charge exactly where he needs to. The Singed comes in the nick of time, and Damwon Kia, they lose 2 on the bottom side of the map. This time, Gen.G are going to take the entire base before even thinking about any of those dragons or barons or anything like that. All 5 members here trying to push in, take down these Nexus turrets. Oh my god, Kellen takes the majority of his health bar for 1 rocket. Chovy's also got a package. He delivers that. Everyone's just dead. That's the flash right on top of Showmaker, who does eventually go golden. Dawning Shadow comes in. Killer Instinct into the backline, but immediately the exhaust is going to be there. Canyon's fighting against Doran, and Doran straight up does not care about it. 3 dead already. Another heroic charge from Peanut as Nogari is on top of his fountain, but he's just a quadra kill for Doran as Gen.G will say goodnight to this series, and in 3 games reigns supreme over Damwon Kia.
This is a series that I think really does give you hope that, like, maybe Gen.G actually do it this season, you know? Because we're always like, even if they upset in the past, we'd be like, yeah, but, you know, will they be able to maintain the consistency? Like, it's hard to know, but they seem to really have a great read on this meta.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Jason for the POG interview translation. This time around, joined by the solo support POG, Lehens from Gen.G. Congratulations on remaining undefeated so far in the summer split. This is the first support POG of the split, and you are the solo POG as a support player on Singed. How do you feel? I'm happy that we won, but you know, I'm so happy. But at the same time, it's a bummer that I won a POG on Singed because this is not a typical support champion, you know. Well, Gorilla actually mentioned about supports not winning POG is a bummer, but Lehens, you just came here to win the POG for all the supports out here in the LCK, and it was another blast between Gen.G and Damwon Kia. Zeri, one of the most strong pick after the 12.11 patch was actually not removed in both game 1 and 2 for Ruler. Did you see that coming? I didn't really expect that to happen, but I thought it might happen too. And because Ruler is really good at it, we decided to just lock it in. And in game number 2, and also in game number 1, as soon as you saw that Yumi open, you locked and Singed as a counter pick, a same matchup we had in the Spring Split Taman Kia series. You know, we have a bit of an options there, but because we were playing against Taman Kia, we wanted to repeat that nightmare of Singed. Looking forward to seeing different counter pick into Yumi as well. And in game number 1, you brought victory to your team with that Baron still. So could you break it down for us? Taman Kia definitely had the lead to start the Baron, but I got so lucky that I had the unsealed spellbook cooldown up. So I was like, maybe we can go for a smite fight, and then I was able to steal that away. Because I was not confident at it, I was rather so scared because I have never taken smite with the unsealed spellbook, so I never saw that coming. Game number 2, even though Genji was having the lead and control, it was Taman Kia having that comeback victory. Yeah, indeed. I think we were having a big lead early on, but we made multiple mistakes, and the opponents were able to kind of capitalize on that and make a comeback. Singed was banned in game 2, and it was actually let through for game 3, and you guys just snatched that away immediately. Well, this matchup was really intense, so we were not expecting a lot of pocket picks to come out. Well, I mean, it was mostly because Ruler being so good at Senna, and I'm so confident in Singed. And I think it is safe to say your Singed is world's best Singed. What makes it so different and special? It's not about, you know, playing that champ well. It's more about reading the map really well. Yeah, that's it. I guess the entire understanding of the game is more important, right? Well, yeah, I mean, as long as Ruler always allows me to play more Singed, I'm always down to play Singed all day. In today's series, in both game 1 and 2, it was Corki losing all the games, but Chovy decided to give it another go and secure the victory in the end. Well, he was not really paying attention to that, you know. And also, Chovy did a decent work, but we still had Peanuts, so we were not too worried about, you know, playing Corki, which was not having a great result. Now, Genji is on a 3-match winning streak, and you are going against Freddy Brion later this week. I mean, winning streak is obviously so good, but we always just want to showcase the best performance for the fans. And to all the fans out here, you know, we had a victory over a very strong team, and I want to say thank you for all the support, and we will keep grinding to reach higher. And this will be the end of the interview from Lee Hansen. Back to Valdez and Chronicler. Thank you.